Yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? This
But there's
is
an
Waning
outsider like
Moonlight, and
yourself to begin.
this is Boozeborne.
Easy, with a bit of yarn and
So,
blood of your own.
if you've never heard of something called Burial Cart,
But
it's gonna
first,
be just
you'll
about the
need a
same thing.
contract.
We here will be playing Bloodborne, and, um, well, sorry, just making sure you guys can hear me okay. Alright, cool. Probably. Sorry, first time I'm using a headset to live stream, so I'm gonna be very weird about it. Alright, anyways, Boozeborne. Pretty simple stuff. We are going to be combining alcohol with a difficult game. How bad can it go? Um, so, every time I die, I'm going to take a 5-second chug of my Coors Banquet. And whenever I beat a boss, I'm going to take a shot of rum. Now, I'm going to be uploading the stream. If I remember, I'll put pictures up, but for the full length video, I'll definitely remember to put the photos. All that said, let's get started. First, I need a name. Arm myself. There we go, finally. I'm trying to get that. Never actually beaten the wolf in my hands. Awesome. So I was gonna be doing some Halo with friends, so probably ain't touching DLC. If this leads to needing another day, then I wouldn't mind doing it. But for now, we now have the cleaver and a shotgun. Now, next thing we need is a better fit because, well, this one's not good. Somewhere down here? No? I've made a fool of myself and made a gravest mistake. No, wait, this is where we get the fit. Fit check, yep. Dodge roll. I am now satisfied. I can die. Happy. I think I can not chill here. Okay, now I can chill here. Having proper drip is essential for dripborne. There we go. How we doing? Ooh. Right here. Item. I'm gonna. Oh shoot! This is a corner. Alright, first death. First drink of the night. Pretty cool. But anyways, yapping aside, it is boss time. Ooh. That's not what I like to see. This is more what I like to see. I'm cooked. Oh, thank you for not, you know what? Bloodborne's super based. The fact that, like, blood vials just scale with you as you play through the game. They always do about, like, 40% of your health. And I really appreciate that as a system. There we go. And the riposte. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's throw a little bit of fire. Did that hit? Oh, I cannot believe that hit. Does he have a second phase? I'm asking questions because I legitimately do not know off the top of my head. Ooh. Hey, not cool, bro. I think that restores like his arm or whatever. Make it heal up, toss up. Ooh, that was clean. And he is down. That went a little rough at first, but as we have the first boss down, it's time to take our first shot. 40% raw it Ronald Leaf? The picture on it has like an uppercase L in the middle, then another L. I don't know. Bottoms up. Ooh. Alright, good. Lock back in. I chose rum for this because, just earlier this year I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Mm. Just on the mind. Probably should have grabbed something smoother. Alright, what do I want to do here? I think having blood vials is pretty important, so I'm gonna grab some of those. Now, how do I want to level? How expensive is leveling up? When should I do Witches of Hemwick? If I should do them. I might actually wait till like a little bit into the mid game to go do Witches, because that I can think of. You don't pick up many runes like that. So if I really have no purpose to put on any runes, no reason to go challenge the Witches. At least, no, that's like kind of my thought. How is that not a parry? Oh, I forgot I had the shotgun on. Let me toss that up. Come on, game. Heck yeah.
What's that smell?
What you smell it is your ooh.
Sweet blood. Oh,
It's your own loss.
It's enough to make a man sick.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, fine. You want to swing? Swing at me. Okay, well, I didn't think you would just swing at the open air. Alright, I think you phase transition in the jump attacks deadly. Okay. Yo, someone the you know what? In fact, we love to see it. Firebomb. Oh. Okay. That won't do it, but oh shoot. Hell yeah, bro. Alright. Another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust. Alright, so we get the Odin key, which means we can move. Oh, wait. Almost forgot the Bloodborne. I would sell these because I had played Dark Souls 3 first, and you could sell soul items for how much they are worth. So when I started Bloodborne, I was like, yeah, that would probably be the same, and I was wrong. I was basically getting robbed all game. Can't just buy one with. I know you can at some point you can start buying them with insight. I also realized I should have saved my money because I needed to buy Hunter Chief Emblem. Ah, crap. Okay. New plan, Cathedral Ward. The like prison area. Ooh. A cool bird. Alright, 200. So I would have to kill them, 5 of them to get 1,000. Which means I would need to kill 50 to get 10k. Drunk or not, your boy can do math. And they drop bullets, which means it's truly. Oh, wow, that guy. I didn't even see his weapon up. That should not have been a parry. I mean, I'll take it, because heck yeah, free parry. But yeah, go down to Old Yarnum so that way I can pick up some upgrade stones. Would be very helpful. Free item. Hey guys, why can't you get shot by freaking bullets? Why is it just me? Well, it looks like we are not going to be grabbing our money back. Videos on it. Oh, oh, that's right. That's how we fight this boss. We need this and one of these. Yeah, if I remember the strat, you throw the blood cocktail, they get distracted, then you pop a beast pellet and you just give them crazy back shots. That is if I'm remembering correctly. I think there, yeah. 6! I'm gonna run in here and activate fire paper. I'm going to get his attention, throw that up there, and ooh. Let me step back a little bit. Sorry I went so quiet. I had to lock in. I remember first time I fought that guy, that took me about an hour. First try. And I'm pretty sure that's like a personal best for me too. So, heck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, Vicar. Alright, you do that. I pop that. You scream. I charge. Dodge roll. For the back shot of the sentry. Kill. Quick shot. Okay. Yo, my badgie. My bad. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, I'm actually doing solid damage. I think I'm about to break the limb. Yeah. Did her... Did she putting her hand down really just do damage to me? That's crazy. Alright. And a stimmy. Ooh. Oh yeah. Alright, good visceral. Normally I would pop another beast blood, but I think we are fine. Dang, okay. So far that's 3 first tries in a row. I'm gonna make sure we watch the cutscene. Love this cutscene. Pour my shot while we do. That's what the liver was made for.
Master William, I've come to bid you farewell. Oh, I know. You think now to betray
Train
me.
me.
No, but you will never
I
listen.
listen.
I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made
Made
men
men
by
by
the
the
blood,
blood,
undone
undone by
by the
the
blood.
blood.
Our
Our eyes
eyes
are yet to open.
Fear
Hear the old blood.
blood.
Love that scene. But anyways, I was thinking about it, and I think that's the only lore expedition cutscene we get in any From Software game. Now I have a fun little story for while we run across here. Um, so I got my friend and brother to play through the From Software games. You know, it started with like I had played Dark Souls 1 first, then I did Dark Souls 3, 2, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring. But anyways, when we got to Bloodborne, you know, I'd already done it. So it was me and my friend, we were making our way through this area. I was like, yo, dude, make sure you step on this. Because, you know, that would happen. So he goes ahead, he hits it. I'm laughing to myself because that was hilarious, right? Why is there a bricks? Oh, because of that. He stood right here, okay? So my brother, we were being suspicious, like, yo, step on that thing, step on that thing. So he did this, and dodge rolled, and stood right next to my friend. He was like, oh, dang, you got it. And then they both got killed over there again. It was so funny. I love Bloodborne. I really think From Software traps were invented. I'm gonna pop them. Ooh. What, did I just shoot through him? Okay, buddy, I get it. Okay. Better. Okay, so I like going for Sword Guy first because he has more HP, which would make the final phase of them way more annoying to deal with. But as I've already said, Hyrule Age of Imprisonment, Hyrule Warriors. I'm a big Tears of the Kingdom fan. I know a lot of people hated it, but I thought it was so good. Like, Breath of the Wild was fun, but it didn't make me want to explore. I mean, I got all the shrines, and it was a good game. Don't hate. I love Breath of the Wild. Not hating on it. But Tears of the Kingdom actively gave me tools to make exploring more fun. And also, unlike most people, I hadn't played Breath of the Wild as like in anticipation for the game. So it wasn't like fresh on my mind. So it's still decently like, whoa, what's this going on? It's probably a take that if I said that in the Zelda community, I would probably get flamed and filleted. But I'm just speaking my truth. I think it's better. The story, I will admit, ain't the best. You know, every time you go and talk to one of the, what do you call it, like 4 sages of the tribes, they're like, yo, what's this, a fake Zelda? But some people might point out the argument in Tears of the Kingdom, like, oh, why doesn't Link just tell them it's a fake Zelda? You know, because the first 3 were, well, how do you know this time is also going to be a fake? You know, it's like, Link doesn't know what happened. I mean, he kind of knows what happened to her, but not fully, depending on how you went about the memories. So, actually, now that I think about it, I just kind of, okay, buddy, I get it. You got fireballs. Actively annoying. Is this what I get for saying Tears of the Kingdom's good? Hey, game, you can stop with all the fire. It's cool. I'm fine. I'm not a roast beef for you to cook for dinner. You can leave me alone with all of them both. Okay. Not even close. Best to ever do it. So on and so forth. Maybe, yeah. What was I going on about beforehand? So Rom, I gotta say Bergenworth highlights actually a big problem I have with From Software puzzles sometimes. Cause, oh no, the door is closed. Whatever would I do? Excuse me, good sir. You just like run all the way around. You know, like to here. And now problem solved. Like that's not even like a puzzle, that ain't even like a quiz. Then you run up here, you know, he's straight chilling. And you're like, oh no, this door is locked. Whatever do I do? And you just come over here, right? Make sure not to get shot by Whip Lady, unless you're into that. And then, oh, there's the key I need right there. Like, is it just me? Am I the only one that's like, just make the door unlocked? I mean, coming up here does show, you know, it's like an incentive to come up here to get the, Hunter's Tool that blesses your weapon with magic. And, like, yo, I get that. But, I mean, like, it's... Ooh. You know, it's like, it almost felt like a waste of time. Ooh. Oh, I forgot you can't come up here. Fine, well. Ain't up. You leave me alone? You still coming after? Okay. Should you jump in with me? That would be hilarious. Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what I want to do with Rom yet. So obviously, I still have a beast blood pellet. I didn't. Oh, what? That doesn't do damage. So if I can help it, I would love to one round Rom. Leave her like easy to take out. So, ooh, I might try. What's it? Beast blood pellet. Oh wait, do you guys think Rom was an inspiration for the Duke's Dear Freya? If it's been a while since you played Dark Souls 2, or if you just haven't watched it, it's your first, and you've only played Bloodborne, she is a giant spider boss that's surrounded by mini spiders. So I'm just kind of thinking like, where have I seen this before? And these games were worked on at the same time too, so I'm like, I feel like the idea has to be related, you feel? Yo, I've never had my head volume on or whatever. I didn't know that made a sound effect. That was awesome. But anyways, yeah, and then they're both like, Rom's obviously arcane focused, but Duke's Dear Freya is magic focused, so it's like same type stand, you feel? Oh shoot, having volume on actually lets you know when the asteroids are coming. Oh cool, spider. Don't jump at me again. Yo. I would love to see a video of somebody fighting this boss blindfolded. I cannot imagine that would be easy. I mean, any boss blindfolded might be one thing, but I mean like with all the tiny spiders and all too. Okay, should probably act fast, because I know she has that close-up AoE. Like that. Yeah, good call me. Thank you, me. Alright. I'm still getting hit. What? This is why I don't like Rom, bruh. Really. I wonder what Rom's deal is. To quickly spit some fire bloodborne lore. Because I can do many things while drunk, and tell you bloodborne lore I learned 5 years ago is one of them. So, Rom was a student of the choir, and she consumed insight or eyes, gained knowledge, and became a great one, which anyone can do by gaining insight. So, her being transformed and having a lot of insight, you think that would make her smart, all-knowing. But her name, Vacuous, actually, by definition, means idiot. So that makes me wonder why. She is hiding the unseen village, which in lore, is where they do a bunch of experiments. So clearly, she's got to have some freaking knowledge of something. So is she vacuous to what it all really means and just knows it's something bad, so she hides it? Or is she vacuous to what great ones even she really are? Was she forced into this experimentation? I do not know. Ooh. Best to ever do it. And that's something I'm really interested in. Because it's almost like, can you imagine having a manager named Idiot? Like, that'd be so weird. Like, what do you mean you're an idiot? You're a manager, bruh. You're supposed to know how to do things. There we go. So, I don't know, that's my Bloodborne question for the day. There's so many cool things in Bloodborne. I love the lore of all From Software games. What's your guys' favorite, lore tidbit? Let me know down below. I'm always down to learn more Bloodborne, Dark Souls, lore. Not Elden Ring, though. That's too expansive. I'm also, almost a slight hater for Elden Ring. I think, if it ended like Morgoth then go to Radagon, I think the game would have been perfect. But no, now we got Fire Giant, and Fire Giant sucks. Then we got Malekith, and not Malekith I don't care for. He's all right. Malekith is fine. But then we got Malekith. We got the Godskin duo. We got what's his name? Gideon's fine. But I will say on New Game Plus, 6 or 7 he can one shot you with some spells if you ain't really built to deal with it. So they ain't to throw hate on him or complain about it. Then there's Godfrey, and I like Godfrey. Lore-wise, he's cool. Story-wise, he's fun. Boss fight, it's 50-50. Give me a weapon with some slight range. I don't even need magic range. Give me Moonlight Greatsword. Okay, Rom, I get it. You're having a spasm. Do you mind? I'm mid-conversation. What's it? Shoot, what was I going on about? Oh, Godfrey. Yeah, Godfrey's fine. Can be a challenge, but he's a fun challenge. When you know his moveset, it's a dance. But I hate the damage output of the game. What do you mean I need to have a minimum of 60 vigor to not get one shot? And even that, it's just a 1 to 2 shot. That's my problem with Elden Ring. I mean, New Game Plus can be guilty about that, and I will perfectly accept that. New Game Plus is its own challenge, and it's not necessary. Um, so I don't know. Let me know down below if I'm tripping or not. I mean, like Elden Ring, its weapons, wicked. Dark Moon Greatsword, though style-wise and usage-wise, I love Bloodborne's, but I gotta admit, Dark Moon Greatsword's pretty cool. Especially with the frost and everything. One complaint is that you do need to have mine to use it, but point is like a lot of this stuff is cool. DLC little weird. Hold on, taking a shot. Do Dark Souls 2 stuff. Because I think Dark Souls 2 is a little underrepresented. It's personally my second favorite From Software game, as I've said 3 times or so in this video. I don't know. Bloodborne's my favorite, but close is Dark Souls 2. Um, but usually people only challenge run the latest and greatest Souls game, and also a lot of hate for Dark Souls 2, so a lot of people don't run it. But I probably should do more Dark Souls 1 to 3 videos. That's the point. Because what we're doing here is Boozeborne, not just Bloodborne. Again, door is up. Freaking fracking. I don't get mad at games in general. That's something I'm pretty good at. But I get a little irritated when stuff like that happens. Like, for instance, I'm sure you can surmise why. Hello, One Reborn. Please don't kill me. Yo, we good. Me and One Reborn, we're chill like that. I have no clue if Limp Bizkit's still making music. That's actually something I kind of want to Google now. If I die, I'm going to Google that, because now I'm actually genuinely curious. Limp Bizkit, you should sponsor me. I don't know if bands would sponsor individual people, let alone someone who has 14 subscribers on Twitch and 590 on YouTube, but they totally should, because I like Limp Bizkit. I mean, my favorite band is Breaking Benjamin, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate some good Limp Bizkit every once in a while. Okay, so it looks like grabbing. See, if I get like a rune worth grabbing, I'll probably go activate or go fight the witches of Hemwick. But none of these are like that crazy. HP build. Oh, okay, yeah, just kill me. Cool. But yeah, I think Night Rain DLC would go so hard. Depending on what they add. But I think it'd be really cool if like main bosses would become the Night Lords. Because like, so you might think like, I've already fought this guy. I just paid $20 to fight a Dark Souls 2 boss in Night Rain, and like, hell yeah. Change up the moveset, make it better. That would be so hard. Like, okay, maybe the Night Lord might be a little too much, but like, you get what I'm saying. I feel like that would be just really cool. I want some of the older bosses. I feel like the ones they picked also aren't that cool. Who we got? We got Dukeseer Freya, Smelter Demon, Dancer. Having Nameless King is fire. I love Nameless King. Who's a Centipede Demon? Fuck. And who's the other Dark Souls 1 boss? There's another Dark Souls 1 one, right? not Artorias. If Artorias was in the game, oh yeah, that's Night Rain DS1 boss. Gaping Dragon, like come on, Gaping Dragon made it into the game. We serious right now? We seriously got, excuse me, Dark Souls 1, two of the skip basically fucker. Two of the easiest skipped bosses in the game. Starting with the Master Key skips Gaping Dragon, and then most people will join the Chaos Servants group so that way you skip the um Centipede Demon. So it's like, what is the? Please tell me why they're in the game, bro. Because nobody knows their moveset. I think Smelter Demon was actually kind of a cool choice because he now has a phase 2 of getting the blue fire, and I gotta admit that goes hard. Smelter Demon, surprise pick, cool pick. Duke's Freya is just so weird because Duke's Freya is the only main boss fight that was brought in. Because, you know, Dark Souls 1 has the Lord Soul bosses, Nito, Four Kings, Witch of Izalith, and Seath the Scaleless. Dark Souls 3 has Abyss Watchers, Yorm the Giant, Aldrich the Devourer, and the Lothric. Dark Souls 2 has Rotten, Lost Sinner, Old Iron King, and of course Duke's Freya. So it's like so weird that Duke's Freya is technically the only main boss added to the game. Now she fits really well in Night Rain, I gotta say. Having her little servants come out, like it actually fits perfectly. I've never had a torch when I go to fight her. Someone let me know if the torch actually still keeps him away. Damn. But yeah, it's like, what hit me? But anyways, point is, I think Night Rain needs to add a lot of older fight bosses into the fight. Hey, I finished this already? No, it's got a little left. And like Sekiro, I get Sekiro bosses would be kind of awkward to add to Night Rain, but still. Oh, Stimmy. I was mid Stimmy. That's crazy, bruh. Maybe I should just do drugs. That might make me feel better. I want to know if there's someone out there who's attracted to the One Reborn, legitimately, because I just feel like that's such. It's like it's such a disgusting creature, but I feel like there's somebody out there who would be. Oh my gosh, I hate this move. What do I do? What do I do? I hate One Reborn. Let me think. Shit. Almost out I need more healing. I mean, I ain't running the fade unless I got max healing, bruh. Obviously, what I need is more levels. Fuck it. Let's go to the Witches of Hemwick. Let's do that. I'm gonna be over leveled for the area. But it can get me a win. If I win, then I feel better about myself. And talking about my friends about doing some Halo Infinite later, and that was going to be soon, which means I'm gonna have to continue this probably tomorrow. If I'm going to continue this tomorrow, I might as well at least look into. This is the fucking wrong place. Doing the DLC. We're gonna do the DLC, then I might as well have some. You know what, I put some thought into it. I want to talk about my favorite bosses from each From Software game, like my top three in each. Um, I'm gonna go chronologically because why not? It's my video. That's not even a Dark Souls ranking video, but that's where we're at right now. So starting with Dark Souls 1 because that's, you know, the first game made. First place, of course, Artorias. He's super based. And plus a fun fight. Number 2, Gwyn. A lot of people are like, oh, Gwyn's super easy. You just parry him to death. And like, yeah, exactly. That's so fun to do. Do you not get entertainment from that? So fun. And number 3, um, um, maybe, oh damn, might be a controversial pick. Nito, I think, not, I think it's interesting to have a boss have some minions in the arena, and I think it helps encapsulate his area as a whole because, you know, his area did have the necromancers, so it's like he's the necromancer final boss, so of course he's going to be having some necromancing going on in his boss fight. Dark Souls 2, best fight, of course, in the game is the Ivory King. That's not even like a question. Fuck you, One Reborn. Number 2, very close, is Fume Knight. If I remember correctly, I think the Fume Knight is left-handed, which is super chill. What? That's probably screw it. Firebomb. Um, um, I hit dodge roll before. My controller has some delay. I don't know who I'm gonna put as number 3 though, because Sin the Slumbering Dragon is not all that good in my personal opinion. Though DLC bosses get a lot of love, I'm not a big fan of Sin, because I'm a Christian. Yeah. But I think my third favorite Dark Souls 2 boss fight might be, oh shoot, what's his name? The guy with the white robe. Dark Lurker. Dark Lurker is such a cool fight. I've only fought him, I've only beaten him once, but when I went against him, he is such a cool fight. So yeah, um, Ivory King, Fume Knight, Dark Lurker. Dark Souls 3. Number 1 fight is Nameless King. I think a lot of people would put Gale, but Dark Souls 3 was the second From Software game I ever faced, and he was basically the first real fight I ever went against. Um, so to me, that puts Nameless King in like a special spot. That makes him just like special to me. Damn, that's all how many I get. 4. Bro, I do not want to start grinding. So Nameless King, number 1, number 2, Gale. I mean, it's Gale. He's got to be up there. Fuck it. Witches of Hammer time. So there's that. Gale, and then number 3, I'm gonna do Yorm. I know I was talking about it earlier, But I love the Yorm fight. The way you use the Storm Ruler is so cool and fun. Elden Ring. Um, Actually, no, Bloodborne. I'm gonna do Bloodborne. Ludwig's number one. Gurman. The number three. See, it's the number three spot that's hard because I always know who are my boys. Who are my OGs? Oh wait, no, number three is Lady Maria. Never mind, she's so freaking P. Actually, Lady Maria's gotta be number two. Because there's this thing a couple years ago. This some brand or whatever that makes like fan merch or whatever made a deal with like Sony and Bloodborne and made like a official Bloodborne merch, and I have the Lady Maria watch. Um, might be on screen now. I don't know. If I remember to put it up there. And I think it's a really cool watch, and I spent more on it than I should have, and I think it's really cool. Because, I mean, it's Bloodborne, and I like Bloodborne. So now, Sekiro. Yeah, I forgot about Sekiro. I forget about Sekiro a little bit, tiny bit, mini bit. Um, Favorite fight is Genichiro. Um, he was the fight that did not force me to get good. Everyone's like, Genichiro's when you gotta get good, when you gotta lock it in. And I choose the hell out of him. I think I parried like first time I went through the game, I was almost like determined to never parry. So what I got was like I finished the skill tree, and I just kept spamming the dash until I killed him. It was so funny. However, the way he jumps off the building when you beat him, with the flash of lightning, it goes so hard. And basically how you go from like, he's like way above your skill level to you beating him. And then he kills himself to bring back Sword Saint Ishin in his prime just because he's that much of a hater. I'm a big fan of bro. I'm a big fan of his work. Hater energy, unmatched. And also, I just think he's, in general, a good fight. I've beaten Inner Ishin now. I learned the importance of parrying, don't worry. Speaking of parrying, let me parry this bitch. Next, I'm gonna do Inner Owlfather. Just a genuinely cool fight in general. And I mean, you gotta throw a inner fight and your top favorite fights, at least one of them. And then number three, it's me with my number threes, bro. I don't know why I ain't confident in the number three, is what I'm gonna say. I think my number three might be okay. Let me see, where are the bosses? I remember Folding Screen Monkeys. I remember Onichiwa guy. Gyobu, something like that. He's cool. Trying to remember who are the people that you gotta fight. I remember you gotta do I'm trying to remember specifically in the order that you gotta fight him to unlock the you know, you need the more. Oh, the monk. Yeah, that's who you gotta fight. He's not my favorite. He's not it. Um. Oh, the guardian dragon's gonna be my number 3, because as you guessed it, bro wields the Moonlight Greatsword, and that's just an instant win for me. Damn, I just got right. And I really like the spectacle of this fight. I already said it earlier, but yeah, I just love spectacle fights because it's a spectacle. Who cares if it's not hard? It's awesome to look at. Um, Now Elden Ring. Number 1. Uh, See, this is my thing. I don't have any strong feelings towards any Elden Ring bosses in general. Um, so this is kind of hard. I mean, let me start with number 2 actually. Number 2 is going to be Rhea Lucaria lady. Um, because what's it? Me and my friends, because you know I got to play From Software games as already stated. When we would run through Elden Ring, we make sure to bully her hard. And so like, if you just have like 2 or 3 people with great swords, you just keep stance breaking her, and she can't do nothing about it, and it's so freaking funny. There's the other big fella. Well, can't see him. So that's putting her in number 2 for me, just because it's memories, you know. Let's see. Number 1, actually, number 3, who I might move up to number 1, is gonna be oh, it's Renala. That's who was number 2, and I'm gonna do Relana for number 3. Not only A, because I really like her dual wielding style, but that her dual wielding style also kind of reminds me, or like it's kind of like it's almost she said like her like weapons like once her moon and once the flame of Mesmere, so it kind of almost makes me sound like it would be a Moonlight Greatsword, because if you remember in Elden Ring lore, the Moonlight Greatsword's given to people that they were gonna marry. So to me, that's the Moonlight Greatsword, and I love the Moonlight Greatsword. And also her boss fight's fun. I do enjoy it. Man, I did not hit that right. Guess we'll keep going. Oh, I see you. Why would you... Girl, you didn't even teleport. Just went to the same spot you were at. Still up here, girl? No, you ain't. Let's see. I don't really... The Radagon, or Radon fight's pretty cool. I gotta give it to him. The first one. I really like the lore if he was just like, yo, I'm poisoned, so I want the strongest champions to come challenge me. One of you will kill me. And it's like, yo, that's kind of hard, not gonna lie. I've been beating. Where is the freaking other one? Okay, I should probably kill one of you. Whoa, not cool. See, I might, if I could say Radon solo, I might say that. Because I do not not Radagon, because I do not care for the Elden Beast half of his fight. But Radon solo is kind of fun. Radagon. Not Radon. Keep mistyping, misspeaking, misspoken. Where are these motherfuckers? Bunch of healing items. Is LA nighttime? I'm about to beat up Biggie. Hey, nice. I think this game needs to work on where we can lock on. Like, if we can break limbs, we should probably be able to lock onto said limbs. Make such a thing easier, you feel? Okay, yeah, so thinning's up. Committed my crap. Hey, good looking how you do it. But we got 21k, which 21, perfect number for some look back upon. The Breaking Benjamin one is my favorite, which is why I bring it up. It's one I still wear a lot. Just because it's like the perfect size, you know. Sometimes you get a shirt that's like, you know, in your size, but it doesn't fit right. But this one, it's one of the few shirts that I got in my size that fits perfectly, so I love it. So shout out to Breaking Benjamin. What's it? And they were my favorite concert because I was like semi-new into them, but I was still already a really big fan. So it was still a pretty good time. Fuck you, One Reborn. Breaking Benjamin stays on tie up. Diary of Jane is such a banger, but Breath is my favorite Breaking Benjamin song because it's me talk about them is what let me beat the boss. That's your requirement. That's your homework. Go listen to Breath. If you do, let me know down in the comments. I will subscribe back to you. I don't care if you got not even a single subscriber. I'll subscribe back to you because you listen to Breath. I'm a big fan. So good. I think there's so many good rock songs out there. They're just underutilized. This could be my word choice for it. Alright, I hope I'm not gonna be hungover tomorrow. Legitimately. Oh damn, bro, thick. Dude, please tell me where are the dogs with bird heads? That's my question. Haha, beat it to the ground. Show me your way. Cause, or some say cause on. Do you hear our prayers? Oh, he's such a good freak running right into the room for me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay. Oh. There we go. I love how he screams. Like a bitch. Yo. What? That was my full health bar. But like, I'm not including DLCs, but I feel like Dark Souls 1 just has a lot of like really simple and basic boys that I don't really care about. They have the Fire Sage demon, you know, no one cares about Fire Sage. They have Pinwheel, no one cares about Pinwheel. I don't know what people feel about Seath the Scaleless. I myself am like neutral with him. Like, he's not bad, he's okay. I feel like Dark Souls 1 has a lot of bad to just okay fights. Dark Souls 2, I get enjoyment out of people like the Pursuer or the Rotten Looking Glass Knight. Um, and like, yeah, Dark Souls 2. Can I jump attack? Don't think so. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 in general also has some bad bosses like Covetous Demon. Easy bosses like the Last Giant. Like Dark Souls 2 is not free of this sin. But if I think of like bad bosses, I do tend to think of, or like I just feel like Dark Souls 1 just has a lot of neutral bosses. And I don't know if I would call that a bad thing or not. Dang. Ooh, thought you could get me, Hentai Man? Pillar almost screwed me. Okay, I think I'm gonna try the corner strat a little bit more. I think Dark Souls 3 also gets praised a lot for its boss quality, and I will say, the highs of Dark Souls 3 are pretty good, but a lot of like where Dark Souls 1 I would say has a lot of neutral bosses, Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3 I say has a lot of bad bosses. Like the Deacons of the Deep, the who are they? The Crystal Sage, I say is kind of a bad boss. Come on. That is kind of mediocre. The guy in the darkness, can't think of his name. Scream like a bitch. Dark Souls 3, mediocre. Wolnir. High Lord Wolnir's kind of mid. Point of its peak. Love Point to Sullivan. I already said it like 5 times. I like Yorm. Sekiro has nothing but good fights. Sword Saint Ishin, Inner Ishin, Owl Father. You know, it's like game is peak. I really can't think of any bad bosses in that game. I mean, and I really love because of the different ways you can play it. You know, like to get through the Shrine of Winter, you could. Okay. I that was not a bit. I legitimately was not ready for that. Anyways, Dark Souls 2, you gotta get through the Shrine of Winter. You got 2 ways to do it: either by getting 1,000,000 souls or by beating. Don't celebrate, you fucking died. Chapter coming out like every like couple months. Like, damn, bro. I of course understand bro died. It's like someone else carrying on his legacy. Understandable for what's taking so long, and panels are so well detailed. I mean, like, usually, other stuff I'm keeping up with, it's like Boruto, Black Clover. Nothing is as detailed as Berserk. And that's what makes Berserk so cool. But, like, I'm just waiting for the payoff of the show. It's taken so long to get to it. Which I get why. You know, they had to set up Griffith. They gotta show up what he's doing now. And it's really interesting. They're making it look like he's a good guy. But then, you know, because we got Gus' backstory, we learn bro's like a straight up villain. Yeah, I'm gonna go do your dance, bitch. So it's like interesting. I'm intrigued on what they're gonna do next with Berserk. I mean, I think I'm up to date. I've not checked in a little bit. Probably should. I might have missed a chapter. Why she gotta be formless? But yeah, Berserk's great. I love it. Um, I really like the I think it's actually a really good series to take inspiration on for Dark Souls. Gosh, I love Bloodborne.
Dear,
Dear,
oh
oh
dear.
dear.
What was it?
What was it?
The
The
hunt?
hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream?
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It always
It
comes
comes
down
down
to
to
the
the
hunters
hunters
for the
helpless
work
to
of
clean
cleaning
up
up
after
these
these
sorts
sorts
of
of
messes.
messes.
Tonight,
Tonight,
Gammon
Gammon
joins
joins
the
the
hunt.
hunt. So freaking hard, bruh. Oh my god, okay, maybe I don't remember this fight. One of these, and one more. Good swing. Okay.
You must accept your death.
Okay, little out of practice. Little. That was a warm-up round. Alright, okay. No, he don't. German, chill. Wait, maybe I found the will to survive. I did not find the will to survive. Okay.
You must accept your death. You must
What,
accept your death.
bitch? I'm cooked. No way. No way I sell this close. I got 2 bullets left. 2 parries. Let's make them count. That didn't count. One HP in a dream, baby. 1 HP in a dream. Hell yeah. If you, for whatever fucking reason, stayed this long throughout the video, thank you so much. Please remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend if you found me fucking funny. Let me know if you want me to do this with Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I'll even fucking do it with Sekiro. I have not once made a new character on Sekiro, but I have 100% of the game. So let me know if you want to see this again. If not, I'm going to do this to you, exactly what the Moonlight thing's doing to you. Not like the Moon Presence is doing to you. So thank you very much. You're all amazing people, and I appreciate you all. Enjoy your Halloween, and I will definitely see you next time. Before I go, chug this last beer.
And so the hunt begins again.
Ugh. Fucking love this game. That's awesome. So one thing I love about Bloodborne is that it has a reason for a new game plus in a sense. The day comes again. Excuse me. Sorry, chugging beers gets you burping. Um, but yes, as you when you end the game, it's the whole cycle. Dark Souls 1, it feels weird to go into New Game Plus 'cause you're like, huh, I beat Gwyn, I'm the Lord of Sunlight now. Aren't you the Lord of Sunlight if you kill Gwyn? I'm assuming you're the Lord of Sunlight
All
now.
signed and sealed.
Be quiet, other man. Um, feels like if you get the true ending, true ending, it's weird in Bloodborne because you become the squid thing, and technically the hunt is over. Dark Souls 2 is kind of like an odd thing because until the DLC came out, you just kept sitting in the chair. Dark Souls 3 is the same thing as Dark Souls 1, where it's like kind of odd, but Dark Souls 3 does have the way to like end the Age of Fire, but if you end the Age of Fire, then there's no reason for there to be a New Game Plus. Yeah, you become a god in Bloodborne if you do the true ending, which I did not do because honestly, I didn't expect to do this in one night. 5 hours of straight Bloodborning. That was awesome. I love Bloodborne. I've said that like 10 times throughout this video. I love Bloodborne. But this it. That's it. That's it. This is the end. Appreciate you all. That's the end.